Chapter 7: New Morals and New Rules. New earth shall be cultivated, gardened, and nurtured until ready for new man. Each new man shall be planted just like the carefully positioned flowers in the tended gardens that our ancestors cultivated. There shall be many gardens for new man, in the mountains, jungles, deserts, and remote islands. New man shall inherit a better world than what our long dead ancestors had so very long ago. The souls wrote a moral constitution for the new earth. It was based on the constitution of their ancestors, the right to life, liberty, and to the pursuit of happiness. It was like baptizing a blessed newborn. Heaven Incorporated's gift to new man is, new man shall be given at birth the two inherent freedoms, the freedom to die whenever he wants, and the freedom to think and desire whatever he wants. New man shall be made in our image, the improved version of our carbon-based ancestors. His carbon-based body shall be made by nature in tune with nature's laws. Nature's laws demand that he die. His genes demand that he live, and he will leave many children behind by the time he dies. He shall have a new genome that will improve his senses and his ability to cope with the stresses that nature continuously tests him with. Once he is delivered to nature, he shall be free to naturally evolve and develop to the best of his own capability. He shall be free to tame and exploit nature to the benefit of all his kind. We will teach and guide him. Hopefully he will learn, listen, and understand what we tell him. New man shall be blessed. He shall fly through the air and swim through water as effortlessly as hummingbirds and dolphins. He shall be given wings just like the mythical angels some of our ancestors believed in long, long ago. He shall be free of the chains of gravity on his new earth. He shall be free of the strains of brainwashing from the greedy men who brainwash. His mind shall detect brainwashing tactics and shall make him very sleepy. He shall be free of the binds of addiction. He will secrete new hormones to make him immune to addiction and pain. New man shall inherit a genome that will give him great powers. He shall see better than a hawk can in day or a cat can at night. He shall hear better than a bat. Her sense of touch shall be more sensitive than that of a snake. He shall be able to smell better than a dog can, and she shall smell better than a flower does. And their sense of taste shall be very highly developed. New man shall have the wings to free him from the gravity of the earth, and he shall develop lungs to allow him to live with the whales in the oceans and to learn from them. When the new earth was ready and new man was designed, 10 babies were hatched. New man was born. All 10 souls rejoiced at the birth. They were finally able to have children. The souls were like parents with their first babies. The children were taught how to play, speak, sing, draw, read, write, count, dance, and socialize. And children were taught morals that defined what was good and what was bad. They were taught science that defined how things worked. They were taught about the new earth and her plants and animals. They raised them to adults in the way they remembered they were raised by their parents. They were raised up to be teachers, farmers, hunters, scientists, entertainers, and businessmen. The souls made rules for themselves to follow, and the consequences when broken. The souls were like directors making regulations for a university. The genome from heaven incorporated shall not be allowed to mix with the genome from the new humans on the new earth. Should that happen, the new earth would be deemed contaminated and the experiment would have to be restarted. New humans would have to be cleansed from new earth by a flood. Many souls were disappointed and saddened by the thought. Souls in Heaven Incorporated can visit the new earth anytime they want to and stay as long as they need to. All the souls rejoiced. Souls can visit only as trainers who teach or fans who cheer, but never as active participants who play. Many souls did not fully understand because they loved to play. One wise soul reminded everyone that playing with new man, in whatever form, either as partners or lovers, cooperators or competitors, would be highly unfair. He continued that it would risk exploiting them. Hearing the word exploit sent a shudder of shame to all the souls. They remembered their own long history of exploitation and all the suffering it caused their ancestors, and they all felt guilty and ashamed. Then they all understood and agreed to treat new man like their very own children and to never exploit them because new man was their infant. They all understood that the game of life is to excel yourself so that you can help your fellows to excel you. The game of life cannot be played alone. The goal is not to win, but to grow as tall and go as far as you can. The purpose is not to get a prize, but to help your children and your fellow man reach higher goals than you have. The price for failure is stagnation. New man must be free to go where his free will directs him. He is a child and must not be hindered. Then the souls formulated a message outlining rules for new man to follow and the consequences should he not.